Environmental analysis. If managers do not understand how the environment affects their organizations or cannot identify opportunities and threats that are likely to be important, their ability to make decisions and execute plans will be severely limited. For example, if little is known about customer likes and dislikes, organizations will have a difficult time designing new products, scheduling production, or developing marketing plans. But information about the environment is not always readily available. Managers find it difficult to forecast how well their own products will sell, let alone how a competitor might respond. In other words, managers often operate under conditions of uncertainty. Environmental uncertainty means that managers do not have enough information about the environment to understand or predict the future. Uncertainty rises from two related factors. Firstly, complexity, and secondly, dynamism. Environmental complexity refers to the number of issues to which a manager must attend, as well as their interconnectedness. Industries that have many firms that compete in vastly different ways tend to be more complex and uncertain than industries with only a few key competitors. Similarly, environmental dynamism refers to the degree of discontinuous change that occurs within the industry. High-growth industries with products and technologies that change rapidly tend to be more uncertain than stable industries where change is less dramatic and more predictable. The first approach in dealing with environmental uncertainty is environmental scanning. This is the process of searching the environment for information, oftentimes information that is not commonly available, and sorting through the information to analyze, organize, and produce competitive intelligence. Intelligence is a refined, useful form of information that helps managers navigate through uncertain environments. To address what is important, managers ask questions such as, who are our current competitors? Are there few or many barriers to the entry to our industry? What substitutes exist for our product or service? Is the company too dependent on powerful suppliers? Is the company too dependent on powerful buyers? The second approach is scenario development. Scenarios are possible outcomes of the future. They are based on alternative combinations of factors. These range from best case possibilities to worst case possibilities for all factors, when reality usually falls between the two. These scenarios allow managers to think through contingency plans for different outcomes. Scenarios must be updated for new and relevant information. Forecasting is used to more precisely predict the impact certain factors have on future outcomes. Firms will often attempt to predict financial performance under different conditions using information provided by such industry bodies as Bloomberg Businessweek's Business Outlook. Forecasts are predictions of future trends using past data, and this may not be appropriate in all settings. For instance, past data cannot account for a new technology or macro environment policy. It is important to use multiple forecasts to predict short-term models. Accuracy is only as good as the data used to construct the model and drops the further in the future a model predicts. Simpler forecasts are preferable when possible, but no forecast accounts for surprise events. Benchmarking is a way to check a business practices against other firms. Usually, this is done in comparison to best-in-class performance or an industry leader. Benchmarking is usually done by teams that collect information on the operations of the two firms and draw meaningful comparisons to determine gaps. These gaps would help identify ways to improve performance to at least equal that of the industry leader.